Wrong button. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Ark News. Today we're joined with Jay, and today is a big day, Jay. What do you think?
It is. We've got quite a lot of differences today.
Right.
Changes, upgrades, new things.
Yeah, quite a few new things. This is going to be pretty awesome. All right, so let's jump into it. Matter of fact, Jay and I have plans to jump in and play with the new toys in another video, but right now we're going to be talking about all the different things that come in there. So, are you ready for some Ark News, Jay?
Yeah.
All right, give me one
Ready
sec with
for
Ark
some
News.
art news.
Yeah, Ark News. Here we go. I totally forgot that didn't come over my mic. I will send you a copy of it so you can have it, Jay. All right. Okay. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently I turned off my main display. All right. So okay, so now today we have the introduction of the Burrowbuck and then also the season 1 Fantastic Tame. All right. You want to watch this trailer that they put out, Jay?
Sure.
All right, you ready? All right, you're on your end recording yours. I'm on my end recording mine. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's do this.
All right.
Oh, holy crap, that thing was awesome.
Straight up cliffs. Buildings back.
They keep turning
Silent Haven just got more interesting.
right. All right, here's the Burrowbuck.
Yep. Oh, that is so cool. I want one.
Okay, that was pretty dang cool.
It was.
Oh
Okay,
man.
so a few takes from that.
Okay.
Um, Large things are going to be much more interesting to tame. You've got Thylas being torpored into submission there with Rex's as well.
I saw
But
that.
and
Yeah.
also the shootings climb, like oh, what do you call it? The grappling lines.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
gonna be pretty good.
Although one thing I will say is, so it looks like it it kind of it looks good, but it also fills me with a little bit of trepidation about
Going into the caves? Caves has become
no.
much more dangerous.
No, I'm talking about the Burrowbuck. The
Oh,
fact that they
okay, see, I didn't
can
realize we changed to the different one. Okay.
sorry, but yeah, so they can dig a pocket dimension where you can put your base.
Right,
So that can't go wrong.
but it's not under the mesh. If you notice, that didn't look like it was any kind of mesh play. That looks more like instancing or going to a different spot that is specifically put on the server for Burrowbucks to go to, i.e. instancing on the server. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how that works because This is absolutely a new type of technology that I don't think I've seen, Wildcard play with before. But it if this turns out, this could open up all sorts of different cool possibilities for different, creature abilities and different just ways of putting certain things in,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. It also looks like you can teleport between different spots, although it did show you the big croc munching a dimension door and destroying it. And if you're partway through going between here and there, like, is it gonna jam you?
I don't know. Do
If you're
you
partway between?
I don't know. That would be kinda kooky. Although the one thing I was concerned about was when you see the, Deinonychus that was the Deinosuchus that was following it and then missed the, tunnel and then got locked into the mesh, that was a mesh move. But the other bits were not mesh.
Yeah, I
So,
saw that.
yeah, I'm
And
kinda
also
curious.
it's got, like, the fox from Lost Colony, the jumping through it's not got the ice channel, but it's got hopping
Yeah, yeah.
without full ground contact.
Yeah, that was kinda cool, although I was surprised. Remember when we originally saw it, we thought it was like a rehashed, Equus skin. It is not. At least it doesn't
No.
look like it. It may be, but, they may have, done some more blender work to the model to give the, back legs, more freedom of movement because it was clearly a bunny. So, yeah,
It was
not a
clearly a
horse.
bunny. Clearly a bunny, but I actually think it's more they've got the same functionality as a grown-up fox.
You mean the Veilwind?
That
Okay, alright. Yeah, yeah,
so because it can go across the air. It doesn't have the ice, bridges, but it can do it without that.
right.
Um, and it can hop about, and also it's got camouflage. So, like rock drakes, it's got the whole turn invisible thing while you're following it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. We're gonna have to get him. We're gonna have to play with this sucker. I think it's awesome. All right. Let's start scrolling down a little bit and let's start here. You want to read the Burrowbuck thing, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
All right, go
So
for it.
meet the Burrowbuck, a swift and evasive utility creature perfect for mastering map control, misdirection, and brilliant ambushes. So carve out hidden bunker-like underground dens and open temporary gateway tunnels for rapid long-distance travel. So it's going to be like another form of teleporting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed that in the
Given
video.
Yeah, giving prepared survivors new ways to reposition, retreat, and spring a trap. When danger closes in, the Burrowbuck can kick up disorientating dust clouds and leave behind concealing hazards for enemies reckless enough to follow. Oh, maybe that was what happened to the crocodile. It got
Yeah,
trapped.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. It did get put into the mesh. Yeah.
Yeah. The Burrowbuck thrives on misdirection, making it an indispensable asset for your tribe's tactical superiority. Step into the unknown and outsmart your foes with this master of guerrilla warfare. Um, so yeah, pocket. Sorry, where did there? It's not pocket dimensions. It is underground dens. So yeah, it would have to be an instance. It looks almost aberrant, although I don't know if that's like region
Yeah, it's
why, like
either
with the glowing mushrooms and stuff.
it depends on how I'll have to experience how seamless this is, what kind of a load weight there is whenever you travel into this pocket dimension, before we can determine if it's instancing or if it just teleports you to a different form of the map that's been installed on each part of the map, like a hidden spot that you can only access with the Burrowbuck or something like that. But yeah,
But
um,
then is it gonna be like for each map? Like, how many of these instances can you make? Or is it like if you have a burrow buck, you can access this place, but until you have one, you can't access it?
right,
You know, like,
yeah,
and that's also gonna make basing with people like because I mean, so having pyromanes in the same base when you can't access it is annoying, but like it's doable. But like
hmm
if you're basing with someone that has these things and you don't have it, like it's gonna potentially cause conflict.
I do
with
believe, yeah, because they're gonna be able to, travel to it, and then you're gonna be, like, screwed, or
and
you're
fast
just gonna have
travel
to
and stuff.
ride the raptor while you fast travel through. Because I have a feeling you may be able to. I mean, they were
But
showing that he was helping the person on the raptor and the person on the scorpion, and he was actually helping them fast travel.
yeah,
But, yeah, so
and it's a functional feature, so you should be able to do like, it's an ability, so
mhm.
you would think that you could do it without owning the Fantastic Tames as long as somebody does,
Yeah, exactly.
but
So
it might not
I still
because
think,
there's
though, that they need to make a switch for, say, like, public or for, private servers or solo servers where you just be like, "Hey, yeah, just disable the spawn on these things." So, yeah,
well,
I
that's
mean,
what
I love them, but and I mean, just so everybody knows, I've already bought this, alright? So,
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Um, yeah.
but the oh, I've lost it, never mind, I was gonna say something,
Lost the
and it's
thought.
gone.
Okay,
It's
well,
gone.
let's scroll down. Well, I was surprised about how small it was. I thought it was gonna be bigger. It's only a little bit bigger than a raptor. That's small.
Well, yeah. Like, I think when you look at the picture and you see the size of the bunny compared to the model, it makes it like that way. But when you're on the ground, you forget how big raptors are compared to the people. Because like when you're walking around or when you're riding something, you get an elevated perspective on things, but you're not because like after the first couple of days of not having a tame, like you're not really on the ground that much.
That's true. That's
So
true.
'cause there was something that we rode recently or whatever, and, like, the perspective difference, even though the tame wasn't that big, was quite a jump. So, I think you forget how big some of these things are standing next to and plus also it looks a lot bigger as well. Raptors are on pardon me, they're taller, but they're on 2 feet. Their feathers contribute to that, you know?
Yeah, they're still stupid raptors, though. I'm just saying.
Aw, raptors.
All right, let's scroll down. Let's move to the next one. If you're ready. If not, we can. If you have
No,
more things
yeah.
to cover about the Burrowbuck.
I don't think so. I think it is literally just gonna be, a trial and error thing,
Right. Right.
of, you know
Okay.
so giving prepared survivors new ways to reposition, retreat, and spring a trap. So yeah, it's gonna be able to you're gonna be able to base jump.
I look
So
forward to that.
if you're moving bases,
Mhm.
then you could like literally and you have a burrow buck, you can literally walk through a portal
And
with
just
all your
teleport.
crap
Yeah,
and
that'd be huge.
redistribute it.
Yeah, that'd be
Retreat,
huge.
so obviously you get the underground compartments. Whether
Mhm.
that's instancing or it's under the map, I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting to see. And then um a spring a trap. So but the okay, so the spring a trap thing is what's giving me that like kind of thing at the minute as well because the
On
big croc did look like it got trapped in the ground, and if we're gonna have a whole bunch of crap trapped in the ground now, that's gonna be
honestly, when it comes to the Burrowbuck, I just want to get in and I want to play around with it because now that we can, there's no more speculation. It's there. All right.
yeah.
So yeah. All right. So let's talk about the Cerberax. Go and scroll
Three-headed
down a little.
dog.
I know, right?
Cerberus,
Yep. Here, I'll read this
each
one. All right.
head yeah,
All
each
right.
head with the elements of the original wyverns.
Right? All right, behold the Cerebrax, or Cerberax, a monstrous frontline bruiser designed for heavy tribe combat and multi-rider synergy. This terrifying beast features three distinct heads that each bring their own vicious specialty to the fight, with each head individually controllable by either the main rider or up to three additional passengers. One head tears into enemy defenses with corrupting force, another scorches targets with relentless flame, while the central head acts as an electrical catalyst, detonating these afflictions and spreading the carnage to nearby targets. In the hands of a coordinated cooperative team, these effects can be chained, combined, and consumed to unleash explosive combo attacks. Cerberax is the fearsome anchor your frontline needs to dominate the battlefield, lead the charge, and watch your enemies crumble. It's a PvP one. That's what I'll say first. It's
Yeah,
PvP.
very much
Which is
so.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Although there if it does deal that much damage, everybody's gonna be like, "Does it fit into a boss fight? If it does, I need at least 10 of these super bred
I
mutated."
would not imagine look at the size
I know,
difference
yeah, yeah,
for
you
the
see the
person
character,
model.
yeah.
That's a boss-sized animal.
It
There's
is,
no
it is.
way that they're gonna allow multiples of these things into a boss fight.
Honestly, I hope they don't allow it into a boss fight.
Because
Um,
it's just gonna be a mess as well of elements, and you don't know who's hitting what because they can probably if it's like other things like that. So I wonder if the flame head potentially so probably not on its own person, but
mhm,
like you know how wyverns can obviously damage each other. Like if it was a fire fighting a fire, then their flame attacks are like null. But if it's a flaming head fighting an electric head, they're gonna be able to damage each other, so
I can just see it now.
that's what I said
You
when we
have Jay
saw
over there faffing about on the poison, and I'm sitting here like, "Hey, I'm just having fun with electricity." And it turned towards her, and she's like, "Flinger, what the hell? You just killed me."
Mhm.
Oh,
But
that'd be
I said
great.
that when they revealed the initial
Mhm.
picture
Yeah,
of it, I'm
yep.
like, "You're gonna have someone sitting there burning everything, you're gonna have, someone electrocuting enemies and teammates, and then you're gonna have the third person gassing themselves and everybody else along with them."
Right. Oh,
Like,
it'd be hilarious. It'd be
if
great.
it's similar to wyvern tactics like that, so it said that,
They will have to come up
um
with a way to make them invulnerable to, their own
so
breath, so yeah.
it says one head tears into enemies' defenses with corrupting force. It looks like a poison wyvern type stuff,
Uh-huh.
but it looks like it's gonna act like corrupted dinos.
It does, yeah.
So
You see the
not quite
pustules,
the
right?
same. Sorry?
See the pustules on it? I
Yeah,
mean,
I
look
see
at the
it.
size of those pustules,
I
right?
just thought it was gonna be
I
like
mean,
acid
that
sacs
is
or
not
poison
something I thought I would be saying today. "Hey, Jay, look at the size of those pustules."
sacs. But yeah, although they look like, 3 armadillos have been
Right.
blended together.
Alright, well, let's move to the next one. Alright, if you guys have any thoughts about any of this stuff, leave it in the comments down below. Trust me, we are very anxious on reading these. But moving it ahead, so where this is
Oh,
not a 40-minute long video, the, Enigmasaur, Jay, and then the, Cerberax is coming quarter 3 this year. The Enigmasaur is coming quarter 4. Do you wanna read the blurb, Jay?
sure. So, shrouded in secrecy and whispered. Hold on, sorry, I recenter this. Shrouded in secrecy and whispered about in passing rumors. The Enigmasaur is an enigmatic master of disguise. Okay. This mysterious entity possesses the incredible ability to store the form of any nearby creature after observing it from the shadows. Okay.
It's a
Allowing you
raisin.
yeah, allowing you to transform into other creatures at will. It's a bloody druid.
Mhm.
You watch something for a little bit and then go, okay, I can do that. Bamf.
This is your amount. Yeah.
Yeah. So once hidden in within a new shape, the Enigmasaur gains all of that creature's unique abilities, capable of hoarding a handful of stolen forms simultaneously. The Enigmasaur is a highly rewarding team that allows cunning survivors to master the unknown and adapt to any situation, mimic the power of the Ark's diverse roster, and strike when they least expect it, tunnel through the earth, tear through the front lines using multi-headed attacks, or mimic stolen creature forms with Arc Fantastic Tames Season 1. So it can imitate the Burrowbuck and the Cerberax,
Mhm.
as well as other things. But
Yeah.
yeah, store multiple forms at one point, change in and out of them. This is such a druid in chameleon form.
To be
And
fair, oh, go ahead, sorry.
no, I was gonna say, like, obviously the head looks chameleon and like the skin and whatever, but the rest of it kind of has like the fronds almost look shadow maney, but
Rock Drakey makes Shadow Man,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but like the way it hunches, because like the other picture had it on all fours,
Mhm.
so that made me think it was going to be a lot more like like standard chameleon form. It's not really. It's very much got like a Rex body, but with actual arms on it that can
Yeah.
come down.
Well, I'd say a little bit. I'd say the size of it is probably about the size of an aloe. But yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the composition of it, the
Oh
way it
yeah, yeah.
balances, the way it like, the way it's, because aloes are, front end up.
Hmm.
Yeah, they use their back legs and as their power source, but, like, they balance their chest is above their
Yeah,
hips.
but also just remember this is just concept art. So yeah,
Which I get, but, like, yeah,
yeah,
it's very much like because the other picture made it look like it was gonna be, like a chameleon with all 4 feet on the ground. Versatile, sure, but, like, usable, but it does look like these legs are gonna be able to come down maybe like an iguanodon? You know
right.
how, like,
Yeah,
iguanodons can go up on their back legs and come down on their front?
yeah. That would be cool. That would be cool. All right.
Especially if it climbs. If it's a
Right.
chameleon, it should be able to climb, but, again, you're gonna be able to, um, take on and mimic. Okay, so maybe oh, no, you can transform as well, it's not just the abilities, it's
Exactly. Yeah,
transformation
you
as
can mimic
well.
the abilities
Yeah.
and transform into yeah. So I mean, honestly,
Mhm.
get the Thylacoleo bites and I mean the wall climb and get maybe the rock drake glide and oh my god, this would be insane. I would. Yeah, just give
Well,
me.
well, we know from I think it was a video, was it?
Mm,
Or that must have been a video because the picture wouldn't have shown. But the it's got the rock drake's ability to phase in and out.
right.
Like it can go that like
No,
attack.
that was the picture, the spoiler picture that they gave last week. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, they can do that whole translucentness while it's
Mhm.
moving around
Yeah.
malarkey.
Yeah, take a rock drake and mix it with a Thylacoleo and on one of these things, and that is my perfect mount.
So you're
I'm just
basically
saying.
giving rock drakes bleed damage.
What?
It would be basically like giving rock drakes bleed damage if you're
I know,
talking about the
right?
bite attacks and
I know,
stuff.
wouldn't it
Yeah.
be cool? Right? And then make it look like a Thylacoleo with wings. I'm just saying, right?
I
I
have
got
to say
this.
though, I love the look of it, like the chameleon aspect of it. I like how true to form they stuck on the face and things like
Yeah,
that.
I'm psyched
It
for this one.
just
I
it,
like this one a lot. The second one, the Cerberax or whatever, not super psyched for that one. This one, yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool that they went with like Cerberus, but
Hmm.
like genuinely, again, it's gonna be yeah.
Yeah.
It's very much gonna be a PvP thing. It's gonna cause mayhem and destruction. I just hope that they are um allocated certain positions on a map that they don't really deviate from. Because if those things start wandering around the wild, then it's gonna be bedlam. Like,
Oh, they're gonna
it's
have to
not gonna
make
be
these
fun
rare.
either.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
Yeah,
make these rare. Yeah, I
like
mean,
gigas.
it's gonna be like, I mean, if they have these things like overpopulating any aspect of Arc at all, it'll be like, okay, well, I ran into three Enigmasaurs. One was a part Giga, the other one was part Fire Wyvern, and then
But
the
yeah,
other
because you
one that
don't know
was
what you're
mixed with it
getting.
was it was a Burrowbuck mixed with something else, and you're like, okay, well, how did you take? I didn't. I died. Everything I had with me
Well,
died.
if it completely bamfs as well, you're gonna get random instances of like, oh, there's a fire wyvern in the highland or in the desert,
Right.
or
Mhm.
I don't know, like crap, we've suddenly got you know
Yeah.
a poison wyvern floating around the easy areas of of
Ugh.
that. Well, in fact, they're not on the island, are they? So,
No, no,
but
none of
yeah,
these ones that they put are on the island, which is
yeah.
kind of
So,
unfortunate, but I totally understand. But yeah,
down
I
at
mean,
Viking Bay, then
I would love to have drakelings on the island. I'm just saying. Right.
yeah. But
But
yeah, so you're gonna have like wyverns and big scary things down at Viking Bay.
mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. All right. So this video is running on 25 minutes, Jay. I say we end this video and we start up when we start talking about the Araneo, as that way that we can separate them up so where people can come watch the one they're most interested in. What do you think?
That sounds good.
All right, that sounds great. All right, so that is the Fantastic Tames. Lots to look forward to. The Burrowbuck is out now. Go get your Burrowbuck. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
go get your
that
big
thing
fluffy
looks
bunny,
exactly. That thing looks pretty dang cool. All right.
and it's got special lighty uppy bits on its antlers, and it's also got nail polish.
Nail
Okay.
polish.
I mean, it does. It's got the same lighty uppy bits on
What are
its
you gonna
nails as it does its
polish your
antlers.
Burrowbuck's nails with?
I know.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
All right. So, hey, which one are you most excited for? What are you guys' thoughts on these? Leave them in the comments down below. Like I said, I've already purchased it. So, I mean, yeah. Um,
I'm really
so,
looking I'm looking forward to the Burrowbuck, but I'm really looking forward to the chameleon
right. Yeah,
to see
exactly.
what all it does.
Hmm. All right. So, hey, yeah, and you want to, I say it's a good time for us to close out and move on to the next one. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Sure. Yep. Have a great day, everybody. Keep hydrated and everything, and we'll see you in the next one.
And just remember, filtering water through coffee does not remove the water. Hydrate through coffee. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Have a good one. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, this is Flinger. And take it easy, everybody. And also, Jay. Say bye, Jay.
Yep. Cheerio, folks.